Hello, everyone. It's been a while, as some of you may know, that I made one of these episodes. Now, you're probably wondering, what do I talk about after such a long time? Well, I'll tell you. One of the best shows that Netflix has to offer, Centaurworld. Now, for a long time, shows have been categorized into two things: a boy show and a girl show. Now that's kind of broken down, but I think that there is no two different sections or whatever. Anyone of any gender can like any show they want. And I bet there's one nerd in the comments named Jackass McSplorty going, well, actually, it's because they were assumed genders back in the olden days, so it's right to assume one's gender for a show. Yeah. And then I'm over here like, dude, shut the hell up. No one cares. Go back to your nerd classes or whatever. Of course, I was originally hesitant on watching this show because I thought it was, girly because, I was absent-minded when I was younger. But now I think that this show is fantastic. In both comedy and drama. Like, Jesus Christ, this show is so dramatic. First, let's get on to the big thing of the show, the songs. For all my life, I've hated musical numbers in movies, shows, etc. There were only two exceptions, SpongeBob and Gumball. That was it, because they were actually good. But most musical numbers, I either mute for it or just skip it, preferably the latter. But this is actually the first time where most of the songs are good. Of course, I've seen another show called the Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show that sucks, and it's really, unbelievably awful. Freaking, I don't even know. Songs. There we go. But this show has really good songs. And why don't we play a little game? Let's count all the songs in these 18 episodes of this show. Most of them 23 minutes, whereas the last one is like an hour. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. And that's just season 1. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Oh. 55, 56, 57, and 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Oh my gosh, guys, I think this show is a musical. Oh my goodness, I think it's a musical. Whew. Anyway, ignoring the vast amount of songs in this show, let's move on to characters. First, you got Horse. I know, and the award for most creative name goes to Centaurworld. Yay! Very good character, as well as with the other ones. Then there's Wamawink, who I am unfortunately attracted to, because it's every show I have at least one character I'm attracted to, preferably female. If you say I'm gay in the comments, I swear to God you're gonna. Anyway, then there's Zulius, who is definitely gay. Then there's Ched, who is a bird, and is the only one to say one, and is one of the characters to say one of the two swear words in the show, crap, along with Julius, who says the other crap. Yeah, not surprising. Then there's Glendale, voiced by the creator, Megan Nicole Dong, who is the crazy of the group. Then there's Durbleton, who is a giraffe, who I really hate. Then there's the rider, who is the horse's rider. Yeah, there isn't really that much to work with. And then there's thousands of supporting characters that I'm not going to get into, because if I did, then we'd be here forever. Now, of course, this show is mostly comedy, but then there's scenes where it just goes completely horrific, like in this scene where it shows the backstory of one of the main villain of the show, the Deer King. And as you can see, it's as delightfully graphic and not for kids as shows these days are now. I think Gravity Falls has to inspire for that. As you can see, it just gets more and more disgustingly graphic. And then there's the final battle scene between... Okay, so from this point on, I'm going to spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled for the show, go watch it right now. So yeah. I don't even know how to explain the scene, but it's absolutely magnificent. And if you don't want to get it spoiled, then do not watch the rest of this review. Yeah, this is a show that I really wanted to talk about, but then I realized, oh no, there's a lot of spoilers. I would go into spoiler territory, but honestly, it's very hard to describe without doing an entire 50-hour analysis of the show. Because if I talk about the ending, then I'm going to have to describe the entire show, and this is not enough of a plot to go off of, so yeah. What else can I talk about that's positive? Oh yeah, the voice acting. It's really good. That's really about it. Yeah, to be honest, there isn't really that much to talk about when it comes to this show. But the big question is, the big $1 million question is, are there any negatives to this show? Is there one singular negative that could really bring the show down from being a masterpiece to just a really great show? It's all in one word with 3 syllables. Derp Olton. He's an obnoxious, annoying, idiotic twat who I can't stand in anything. And he's the one that supplies the show's fart jokes, because it's still a comedy drama. Any show with fart jokes, I just want to rip to shreds. It's the gross eye humor, toilet humor is the lowest form of comedy, right after puns. Actually, no. The second worst type of comedy is puns. But toilet humor is the lowest you can ever go in anything. I've experienced. So yeah, that's really all there is to go on off of with Centaurworld. It's kind of a really great show. I give it an 8 out of 10. One of the great Netflix shows. Too bad actually it ended pretty well. It was cancelled, but I feel like it ended things off pretty well. So yeah, that's my review of Centaurworld. There isn't really that much to go off of, since spoilers. But yeah, go check out the show if you are interested, and if you're not, because gender roles, then you're a nerd. You're a nerdy nerd like Jackus McSplortsy. I think that's what I called him. I don't know. Who cares? The show's great. Goodbye.